still, even so, is level 1. Here's a little invade from Peanut, trying to get on top of Willer here, who is in a bit of trouble. Gonna get knocked into basically the wall, but not quite, as Willer will flash and die anyway. Forces the follow flash from Peanut coming in, and they're trying to deal damage to Execute. That bubble might help out a little bit, but you can see this guy is basically impenetrable right now, as here is Peanut. He is in the bottom lane. That's another route, but he'll just wait it out. I mean, they're not even under the turret just yet. Really nice flash, though, from Henna. Excellently done, and that is going to be Peanut going down.
So well played. Dragon, early mountain pickup. Definitely one of the nicer individual dragons to have, but yeah, Fearax just didn't hold their nerve in that situation.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's going to be the Void Buffs and the first dragon.
Carry support, not their tank support. You know, we have to be clear on that.
Yeah.
They'll roam their AD carry support up. They'll leave their tank support bot lane to farm, and that'll be enough just to force Life Esports away. It does deny the 6 Void Buffs. I don't think it's too much of an issue for Life Esports, but I think Fearax just preventing
ports on the dragon. There is a ward. They know this is happening, and the package just used probably timing out here. It doesn't look like Fearax want to challenge this at all.
Yeah, I mean, Doran had a TP advantage. They don't farm to get souls, but you still farm a bit later. The problem that we really had is that so many centers would be down in levels, down in gold, and just end up, even though they scale well, they would never get to that point because they're so far behind. Helps to amplify your poke damage.
Willer being annoying, trying to get closer to a spot where he can take down this turret. And yeah, he will be able to. Has 3 Void Buffs help out. To go back, pick up a package, and teleport in if he needs to. And doesn't even need to teleport.
I think it's so important because...
Oh, the Predict Viper! He's just going to get caught out just like that. Has to flash, nearly goes down. But he at least gets that culling in, and now Willer goes down. He gets a bit low closer, finally going to join the
combo on the enemy Lucian. That should be a winning scenario. They just don't manage to follow up for the damage, and as you said, closer, not there in time to contribute.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty huge. At this point, you know, it was pretty far away. Like, Willer's trying to get in there, Clear's trying to get in there. And
but regardless, there just wasn't enough damage, wasn't enough CC coming through. And we end up seeing Viper living, and now Clear, you're in trouble.
Yeah, he's in trouble. He's going to hop the wall, run into a Poppy. He does flash, and that might give him a little bit of an extension, but this is a long jungle. That hit is not going to knock him into the wall. As Clear is getting low, but the Ghost coming in from the Udyr, and they should be able to take him down. That they do.
Many? Means you're going to be waiting a lot longer.
Oh boy, Execute is going to get that dredge line, but Henna's just left out to dry. He doesn't have a dredge line himself, and Doran, he can just hang out under the turret forever. As the hook now going to come in and Execute goes down. I think he was kind of out, actually.
He was.
But then he, yeah.
Yeah, he's correct. You know, we talk about the Senna being a scaling pick, the Azir being a scaling pick. They just bowed down in the face of this Corki who's just dominating. And
I don't know about this. This looks like desperation. I mean, even if they do get it, they're giving up Infernal Soul. So even that is not a great trade.
I think you have to try something. Force an objective when the package is down. This is probably going to go horribly wrong, but you have to try.
You got to try. Zeka's going to try to TP in, speaking of which, as that tidal wave goes a bit awry, as everybody's in the back of the pit. And they are getting a nice little setup, actually, on the backside there. But Willer is going to take down the Baron now, as Life Esports looking to clean up as much of them as possible afterwards. So they get the objective, but a couple of people are getting out with this one.
You know, I expected that to go far worse. So I'm going to say that was a rounding success.
Oh, the flash on in, trying to set something up. He's got Senna around, but it ends up to Clear. Oh, he will live just barely. As here comes Closer. Did they get him in? No, they did not, as now Henna is going to be sniping him down. Look at that range. As Henna will take a couple of extra kills. Here. Are they actually going to catch him?
No.
Like, why? What? Closer!
What are you doing?
He's just dead! Oh no, the chase goes horribly wrong as we have a couple of stragglers going down for free, and now Willer's going down as well. That was just very confusing as a decision to chase the Udyr and then just totally caught out.
It's an Udyr! Like, he just, what was the point? He's just running around being goofy. Just let him go. It's like Willer's flashing on him. I cannot believe that this game that we felt like, despite Life Esports had the edge, the gold was kept even, and then all it takes is Doran goofing about, and FearX just completely collapse.
He was just too goofy, man. They could.
That has to be the hope, right? You just need to pop someone. Execute needs to be leading the charge with the engage. Ideally, they catch Zeka before he packages, but that's going to be such a long shot.
Yeah, I mean, if FearX win this one, like that's going to be insane. Look at that damage. That's not a clear. And yeah, he's mini-Gnar, but like, come on.
That's the damage I was expecting.
Kind of insane stuff. Execute's like, please, I want to engage. Please don't kill me. Zeka going a little bit too ham as the Azir value is kind of insane, but it's a little bit not insane enough, as now it's only clear, and he is going to get bubbled, and down he goes. That'll be Elder Drake to the side of Homolife Esports, and maybe just the game.
Yeah, I mean, Zeka went in, he went hard, but he did so much damage there. Traded his life for the Elder for the game, and, well, I mean, they don't even need the Elder. They're just going to end here, and for a game where it felt like, you know, FearX didn't have the most control, but they were keeping it sort of even. They really just completely collapsed in the later stages of this game. You can see the veterancy from Homolife Esports definitely having a lot of value there.
Yeah, I feel like they just waited until FearX made a mistake, and then the game was over. GG. Game number 1 going into the hands of Homolife Esports. No rush, they say. We've got
really not only be good in the 2v2, but join up with their jungler and try and find advantages there. And Closer had a good laning phase last game in the core keep, in the Trist, it's going to be more of a challenge, so I think FearX need to come out of the gate swinging.
Is going to shoot over the wall, so this is kept hidden for a very long time. Ping comes down now, but you can see that Willer's just going to ignore it. This is what you should do. It's okay. You can give them the first 3 Void Grubs and just move on. You don't have to all in for those. Shout out to
trade-off, and we do actually see FearX moving towards the Dragon, which I definitely think you need to be doing. You have the Callisto as well and the Lee Sin for that easy secure, so they didn't get the Void Grubs, but they will get that early Dragon on their side. Second one's going to be an Ocean Dragon, so she with the backing of the Milio, but
oh, trying to jump away, but he still gets swept up, and Peanut's a little bonus here, but it's a 2v2, and maybe it's not the bonus they wanted, as Closer takes a while to go down. Willer, desperate to get something, but he just goes down as well. It's 2 kills to the side of Homolife Esports in the 2v2. Let's take a look at that bottom side 2v2 as well. Exhaust has to be used by Henna, and everything is going Homolife Esports' way. The overburn here from the side of Doran. Can he get the kill? Yes, he can.
Calculated perfectly, never any doubt. But Homolife Esports just gaining massive advantages there, and just as I praise Closer in the mid lane, him and Willer completely butcher the 2v2 there. Backfires massive, like the Udyr.
All right, now they're killing the 6th Void Grub, okay. I mean, they get it right before the spawn, right?
Yeah, they saved it for later. It was like...
It here, right before the spawning of the Rift Herald in 14 minutes, so they're able to just continue to stay grouped up. Now, it does look like FearX do want to challenge this. That ult.
What is that?
I never want to see that again, ever. As now, Clear's getting in there, and now they don't have an equalizer. Do they have a chance in this one? As Delight and Viper doing tons of damage to Henna here, and the bailout is not enough as Viper stays alive, even flashes over the wall. As Doran getting incredibly low. Closer picks up a couple, but he is the only one here on the side of FearX who's able to do anything. I guess he only got the one as well, and that's the Rift Herald going into the pockets of Homolife Esports.
He shows up, and it's like, yo, wouldn't it be great if we had an Azir here? And the answer is, yeah,
okay.
Wait, he got it!
Yeah, he's going to force that divide. Trying to put up a Sun turret, and that he will. And now Peanut's getting a little bit low as this Rift Herald's just getting to work in there in the back. Peanut nearly goes down. This game is kind of going off the rails. As Zeka, meanwhile, free top turret.
And I think the lack of the
I'm sorry, Ox. I wish we could analyze this game. We just don't have time. Now it's 5 members of FearX. Towards the equalizer now, he just holds on to it. I guess it just came off cooldown. That one was a big one. And FearX, I'm not sure why they even got caught in this fight, but it is a disaster. Homolife Esports, they are the conductor of this train that is truly off the rails. And Delight is going to force the flash here from Henna. Just a committing, so.
I feel like it would make so much sense, because like Homolife Esports, they have the motto, why not? I feel like FearX have a lot of that energy, where whenever, you know, someone's like, Yeah, this game they gave them a bit more of a push, you know, on the topple.
Viper's getting in there. That kick, though, is pretty good. Zeka doesn't seem to care, just stands and fires. His closer is going to go down, burning to the insane Viper damage. This game is just feels a little bit Dunzo Ox.
Yeah, I feel like this is kind of mirroring the execute engage from the last game, where it looks good.
That one was good. All right, Doran, but the exhaust is too strong. And he is going to get him, though, as no bailout comes out and clear. Desperate. He wants to do damage, but he doesn't have any damage items, as is the case with every Udyr in the LCK. And down will go clear, and that will be the game, I'd imagine. Doran's just going to continue pushing. He stays alive. And Hololive Esports as a team will move down mid.
There's far too many moments in this series.
He is going to get back into the pit, or the fountain rather. Very different in this scenario. Willer hits that Q, and maybe he shouldn't have. Interesting. And now Zeka going to hop away. And they have another wave. They actually have a chance, but the Sun Turret is up, as Virex will stand their ground. But the Nexus now laid bare, and Henna is going to be executed as well. Closer just being chipped away here by Zeka, the two mid laners, and the Udyr still can't kill anything. They finally got the Tristana, as we're just completing the tutorial here for Hololive Esports. They take down every single inhibitor, and that'll be the game, guys. 21 minutes, and Hololive Esports take game 2.
And they showed that's how you chase down an Udyr, right?
Yeah.
So they won't make the same mistake to what KT have in this situation. Pretty interesting draft, you know, it feels like the pool's already for Bull being stretched, but Felios, definitely something we'll be comfortable on, but the Senna Ornn, off interest.
Move Ornn from the bottom lane.
Yeah.
You thought he was going to back? No, he's not going to back. Now, Perfect's about to face check into a Viego, but he is Udyr. Trying to avoid the stun. That's not going to work. Flash on in, and Perfect. He ghosted already. He is dead. And that'll be first blood going over to Dragon is happening. And so they're just not going to have Bulldog for this. I think they have to
no
give this
mana.
up.
I actually think they may be able to find something here.
Well, they're going to go for BDD. He is in a little bit of trouble, has to flash, but that is the Dragon going over to the side of KT. And now you've gone way too far. Cuz has to flash, and Andil's on the run. Going to get slowed up here. Can they catch up to him? He's going to flash, actually, and that will get him. Dragon, Cuz up here, after running away, he runs straight at the Void Bubs. This is kind of what I think this objective should be right now, based on its strength. It's like, okay, well, we couldn't really get the Drake. Let's kind of pick this up, and it's decent. But we're not going to put all of our eggs in the Void Bubs basket. But they will. Here is Cuz. Maybe looking for something, but seems like they are a little bit suspicious of this. Beryl, though, is running right at him, and he doesn't have flash. And there's the grab at him, and now Beryl's in a lot of trouble. That's just going to be the end of him. And now the knock-up on Deft. Over the wall they go as Deft is super low. Down he goes. And Ando will pick up a second kill for the team.
Beautifully played there by Ando. I feel like no one was really watching the Tom Kench in that passage of play, and Deft certainly was. It looks like Quantum Freaks want to get the second Dragon.
Yeah. If KT really wanted to try, they do have teleport advantage, but not. Oh, they're actually going to utilize it. Here we go. The TP is coming in. And now Quantum Freaks, they just want to get out of here. Bulldog just trying to shuffle and make his way out, but the exhaust a little bit too much, and he can't get away from the Udyr. And that will be the kill. Handed over to Pioshik, and it will be the Drake, you would imagine, into the hands of KT.
Feel like just pulling the trigger a bit too soon. Oh,
we got another play coming in here. Knock up on the Cuz, as they're really trying to get into this river, as Bull's doing a really nice job in the damage, and now Ondel's behind them. He's going to try to make something happen, and he's alone, so he's dead. Yes, very interesting timing. The team not really able to follow up on that one, and that means that KT get a kill, but maybe not the Dragon. Pioshik has a ward in the pit. So potential for a steal, but he is alone. Will he go for it? Looks like he's looking. He gets over the wall, and now he's going to have to flash. So saw position, and the Frozen Heart finished already for Beryl. Bulldog is, well, better luck next time. Not sure about that one. He doesn't have flash, and he doesn't have shuffle. He's just going to get Ornn ulted, and now Bulldog just isolated, and not what you're looking for at this point for Quantum Freaks. Cuz not able to do much in the mid lane. He's just trying to clear this. He does buffer it, but now there's a Vi, and you can't get away from that either. It's 2 free kills for KT.
Yeah, he couldn't get over the wall, had to kind of buffer the shockwave as it came in, and then just ends up completely backfiring. solid, and they really just kind of fell over there. And now KT, they're firmly in control. They're going to secure this Rift Herald. And I think they're pretty happy with the outcome.
Yeah, especially, I mean, they got that first Hex break. Yes, they gave over one, but now it's Infernal Soul. You've got, perhaps they're just going to give it up.
Yeah. I mean, I think one thing is this does mean that Quantum Freaks can stall the game out until they're in a better position. But I think the problem is against this center Ornn, you know, I think there's definitely. But regardless, it's a good play. They managed to take advantage of the fact that.
Oh, they're trying to make a play here on a BDD. That's enough ultimates this time around on the side of Kwangdong. And just like that, BDD even had Flash, used it, wasn't enough. And that was just a clean play from Kwangdong Freaks. Do more of that.
Yep. An Orianna and an Azir. The safety of the Azir now.
We're charging in. Now Bull is he's going to get stunned up here. Oh, that's unfortunate. And Andil not quite able to get the Devour as he was also knocked into the air. As here comes Pyosik again. He's going through the jungle.
Can he get into the tower?
No way, right?
No, he wanted to, but he's like, I need a tip.
Okay, here comes Cuz. Up to the top side, perfect is Udyr, and he does not care about anybody. He's trying to kill him here. Knockup comes through, two people on Dill. He's over the wall alone. He's not even going to flash. Just going to give himself up. Cuz also in a little bit of trouble. He's trying to run away from this Udyr, who doesn't really do damage. Cuz is actually healing, but now Pyosik is behind them as the very defensive ult from Rumble, just to say, please don't chase us any further.
That's Baron. And I think the problem here, okay, so Quantum Freaks made that play in the bot lane, and they went, look, we'll punish a side laner with 3 people. It worked really well. And then they tried it again top, but the key difference is bot lane was an Orianna, and top lane was an Udyr. And I think they just lacked look to potentially threaten this tier 2. Bulldog, obviously Azir very safe, but still got to be careful if BDD starts to threaten that shockwave.
All right, Bulldog's looking for something. Going to get a lot of sums out. The equalizer not bad, but Bulldog's taking a lot of damage. Doesn't matter, he survives, and now that's a couple of kills into the pockets of Kwangdong Freaks. They take advantage, and they make a great play.
Yeah, really good play. And honestly, I wasn't sure that was going to lock it coming out from Andil and the Gobble to keep him safe. Really solid play. And this is going to slow down. I mean, we look at the Baron power play.
And then immediately, now Cuz is going to get caught. I feel like I'm on the Kwangdong Freaks roller coaster this game.
I can't say anything.
Anyway, there was a ward, and that's going to be KT. They pick up the second Infernal Drake. And
if you look at the top, but a lot of that's in the support role.
And we're trying to get into the bottom lane. That's not working out too well. Dudu is just going to be blasted, and the cinders go flying.
That was satisfying. That was
new scaling. BDD is a menace, and they have total control of the map, so they can just stack Infernal Drake. So no real rush to like push in and potentially get Wombo combo, and just wait it out, farm it out. Now Beryl has he has not gone for that strategy. He is going forward. As now trying to get on in there, Bulldog is not going to be able to do much with that. He gets ulted himself as the shockwave doesn't do much. Beryl's getting pretty low. He's maybe burnt down, and Cuz he's going to get the reset and immediately go down. But this is potentially going the way of Quantum Freaks. But no, that front line is just melting. But look at Bull. He is still full health. They're looking for a bit more. BDD has to flash away, and now Death's coming in, looking for the snipe on a Bulldog, and he will pick it up. Andil not able to save him. As Bull not quite able to join the rest of the fight over here down south.
Very chaotic fight. Perfect looking for an angle here, though.
Yeah, he's still got Ghost as well. He's just going to run on in there. Now they do take out BDD. Maybe a chance, but no, not quite. As Bull bites the dust, and so does Andil. And that bottom lane gets cleaned up. And he shows it off here in this team fight. We might have another here in live, as this time a little bit better setup for the side of KT Rolster. The equalizer comes down and does negative damage, and that's going to be a double kill here for the side of BDD. Might be the nail in the coffin if they can take out Cuz. Dudu also still full health is perfect. He's in the base. He's trying to run in there, but yeah, he's just going to let that one go. Bulldog is bot side, and he's going to get a free Vi kill, I suppose. Maybe just trying to catch the wave.
The KT, they can take down that Aphelios, and no, we're getting a repeat.
A chance. Here we got Bulldog up on the top side too. Maybe this is the one moment where you can chase the Udyr. It's working out so far. He's at half health. The raid boss is almost dead. And there it is.
Oh my
God, cleared it.
So many cinders came out there.
Now, and he is in the midst of 5 of them. Can they get something going? He's doing a lot here to Dudu, but it's not enough. as now coming in is Pyoshik. He's going to try his hand at the 1v5. This is just the KT way, I suppose. As down goes Pyoshik, that's a big ult, but no follow-up because everybody's dead.
Now let's get a chin on the Baron. They have the numbers. It is Deft and BDD. They don't have their front line, but they are so strong right now. Got to be careful on this one. Bulldog over the wall hitting it.
Yeah, the poke damage could be critical here from BDD. He's also got that Banshees, but Bulldog, he's not being rooted out just yet. As now an equalizer. They're looking for depth as well. They get the Baron. TP's coming in, and now all of a sudden they're run away. They gotta run away. It's Udyr. Oh God, he has come in. The menace himself is now Bull. He's okay. He's dead. I thought he was gonna live. Not gonna happen. They're not getting away from Perfect. It looks like Dudu will just sacrifice himself in one way or another. And down here. For sure. I think either you get like the massive perfect Azir shuffle into Emperor's Divide onto one of those key targets, or you don't really have much in terms of engage here from Quantum Freak. So they're going to give up this mid inhibitor. They're going to say, okay, you can take this, that's fine. It's very late in the game. We can push.
Plus, Deft now has the Edge of Night. So you know that shuffle you were talking about? Who is going to proc Edge of Night?
Rumble. Let's see how that goes. Rocket belting away, and oh God, the angle here. Bull is just more dead than I've ever seen ever, as Bulldog has to use that divide just to survive, and Perfect. No answer to him really to flash over. The auto gets the job done, and Infernal Soul and KT Rolster will roll over Guangdong Freaks here at 40 minutes into the game as Fountain Laser strikes again, and that'll do it. KT Rolster will take game one. Most kills this season, 36.
Well, it's actually 37 now.
Well, they beat 36.
Oh, okay, they beat 36, so they got there. Okay, that makes sense.
There we go.
Yeah. Well, that was certainly Quantum Freaks put up a fight, but the scaling of this Senna-Ornn combo was bordering on obnoxious, honestly. I think it kind of gangs. So, this Udyr
will not die.
Yeah, after a certain point in the game.
Maybe Senna, like 45 minutes in, maybe?
Okay, so
yeah, not really. Just trying to make a play here. He's got Andal nearby.
I think part of it is also put the pressure down on BDD, help crush the wave, and then Bulldog can hopefully get a reset because he's already so low on mana and health.
Yeah. BDD about to hit level 6. It looks like he mistimed it a little bit. No, it's perfect. He gets on top of Andal, and that's first blood. As it does go over to Beryl, who came into...
It's not like they didn't have the information.
Yeah, maybe thinking they could step up to it, maybe not expecting so many people to be there. Either way, Quantum Freaks, they do take the Void Grubs down, all 3 of them. I think they got 6 in the last game.
To stop it, so we'll be... Souls want to pick up, and I think we've said this a bit, but the discussion of dragon stacking versus grub stacking, dragon stacking always is a winner for me.
Indeed, always.
When we start,
trying to get in here onto Cuz, who is in enemy territory, fails the Q over the wall and goes down. Maybe tried to get it off quick so he didn't get blocked. Now looking for BDD, does get the scoop here, but the flash comes in. And he's getting shot down from... Be able to deal with Udyr and potentially, you know, a Nocturne.
I think the mid game is going to be very telling. When we start...
Trying to get in here onto Cuz, who is in enemy territory, fails the Q over the wall and goes down. Maybe tried to get it off quick so he didn't get blocked. Now looking for BDD, does get the scoop here, but the flash comes in. And he's getting shot down from very long range, and that's going to be Bulldog, who does take the kill.
Yeah, really nice counterplay, and kind of the shooting gallery with the Jhin and the Senna together. Once the initial slow connects, not much you can do to dodge, so nice play coming out, not only from Bulldog with Shuffle, but just the return from Quantum Freaks to answer that initial Nocturnal.
Dudu trying to get in here, that is not going to hit, but he is going to play on the opposite side of it. Perfect still on the chase. Can he get in range here of Dudu? And it's a bait as here comes Cuz, and the damage is being pumped into this Udyr, and down he goes. Dudu will pick up this kill. Assumed that perhaps he would get away and then flash later after figuring out that he would not be okay. In fact, as we did have the dragon going down, it's a mountain.
Hexblade is like perfectly made for Nocturne. It feels like they designed that for him.
Yeah.
Might be able to get a chance to show it off.
Trying to get in here on the Rift Herald. That's not going to happen for KT. Cuz takes it down.
They'd love to get more, but it's really measuring the impact. Okay, you've got that flash, but... Oh.
All right, here we go. Little combo once again. Beryl, a big caught out, but now we're going very deep. He's going to get the kill right as the flash comes through, because in a lot of trouble, and Pyosik and Def will take him down. Shots from the Jhin, attempting to help out, not doing too much, and now Ando in a lot of trouble. Perfect, he's looking for a bit more. He knows his teammates have got the Senna. That's now Perfect. You've gone maybe too far, and down he goes. Bit of a mistake there, and Bull will pick up a kill.
Yeah, that was a mega overcommit, and you got to bear in mind, I don't think the idea to chase the Jhin away was bad, but stop before you get to the tower is the general thing. But overall, I think KT answered back pretty well in that play. And the main thing I was going to say, so you burn the flash from Dudu. You're probably not going to have a Nocturnal again before the...
Hold it out of the pit. Nearly resetting, but just playing with that.
Bull's on the Nocturnal already. You know they want to dive in and go for the combo, but Bull and Andal do a pretty smart move, not showing.
Just going to go for the buy, and can I actually get this kill? I mean, the Nocturne's doing a lot of will force a flash. He's super fast, too. And a little snipe not going to quite hit, but the snipe from Beryl over the top. It didn't even look like he was ready for that. That was a lot of damage as well. And now KT Rolster up a man. They don't have that combo anymore, but Perfect is just unkillable. I mean, Jhin doesn't do enough. Here is Bulldog over the top. He just get a massive sweep. That's 2 kills now onto the members of KT, and Deft and Pyosik super low. They're being pushed back, and Beryl as well. Should be going down here eventually. Gets taken out by Bull, and Kwangdo Freaks turn that one around.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, last game, it definitely started to really tumble out of control, but earlier than this, All
right, we got the combo once again. No shuffle here for the set of Bulldog, and yeah, he's just being bullied in the top side.
Such a good spell shield. So really well played, and they know the combo. It's clearly very well practiced.
All right, trying to get something done here, but the fear comes through from Beryl. Do they have the damage over the top? Yes, they do. They take out Beryl, but now Cuz in trouble himself. Pyosik just getting burned by Jhin as Bull has 4 kills in this game. And he is collecting. And he is collecting more and more kills on top of that.
And I think one of the really big problems, Kate...
Rough question of what they want to do. Now, Dudu gets aggro from the turret, and he doesn't... Okay, there you go. Nearly dies for it. Attempting to set up a position here, but a lot of traps in the way, and Deft is able to shell in some damage on the flank here.
Yeah, not...
With the Senna. Okay. Well, let's see if they actually do make a play for the equalizer over the top. Doesn't do much. And the trap, Cuz is going to step it up, and he steals it, and he just walks away. And here comes Pyosik over the top. He's looking for something, trying to get on that Azir. He's just going to push him away. And now this front line here for the side of KT, it is going down pretty quickly, and Andal's doing so much from range. Do they have the damage? Yes, they do. Dudu is able to flash on in, and he's looking for even more. Wants to take down BDD, and that he will, as KT Rolster are being wiped here on the Dragon, and they didn't even get the Dragon.
The Nocturne, in situations like that, where you can't just be in range, you don't have someone that, oh, Beryl, what are you doing?
Okay, they're trying to get in there. The equalizer is pretty good. Beryl's going to go down, and now over the top, here comes Bulldog, a full sweep on a 2. And KT Rolster are falling apart. Kwangdo Freaks are looking pretty clean. They should be able to take this Baron for free.
You know what, I think back to the desk, where a big conversation was about draft, and I remember Wolf saying that, like, the coordination issues aren't something you can fix between games, and I 100% agreed, and yet they have.
Yeah, money that, even though it is Void 4th, assuming it's Void, he'll get it. Okay, well, this is the task. You got to take out Bull here, and they will. There you go. Snipe down from Beryl, but have they used too much? That's the combo. Now they're going to get Deft, and he is a Caitlyn. He doesn't have many ways to get out of this either, even with Beryl trying to help out. Here's Perfect over the top. Now he's going to run away. Not thinking about sticking in this one too much longer, as Dudu is still on the chase, and now you're burning through the Udyr. Now you've got the items to deal with this tanky front line. Further and further behind. This is going to be Mountain Soul for Kwangdo Freaks,
which is going to make that entire task harder. And Bull just picked up a Seeker's Arm Guard. And this is one of these things where Seeker's Arm Guard compared to Stopwatch, you can't build it into a GA. It's a lot more expensive. The stats aren't as good. Comps like this, where you could just say, okay, it's not doing much for me other than the active, but the active is really good.
The active is really good. This equalizer is decent. They're using a lot, and now they're going to go into the Jhin. That's the Seeker's arm guard. And Pyosic's like, what the hell? I got to back away. And the entire team is so fed right now that you try to dive onto the Jhin, he doesn't care. And the rest of the team is able to follow up. Pyosic and Deft just trying to flash away, but they're not getting away in this game. The root comes through, and down will go Deft, as we do have Cuz biting the dust, and maybe Bull as well. There he goes. And maybe they'll try to push in here anyway. It is only Beryl who is left available. He does have some decent wave there. He's trying his best. He's going to pop up, though, and down he goes as well. And Kwangdong Freaks, as a team, might just be able to end the game here.
Yeah, I mean, this has been such... Honestly, even compared to game one, KT looked like it took a lot of time for him to win out the game. Kwangdong Freaks, this was a more decisive win. This game T was significantly...
Curious to see how Cuz is going to play this one out. Perfect on the Jax this time around, mixing things up. The Udyr, I don't think it was Udyr's fault, but it did seem like he was banking.
Someone doesn't steal the kill, and
we're face checking into this. It's a 3-on-3, and that should go the way of KT, but Andal, he's running away, and Deft is super low, and that's first blood here for Kwangdong Freaks. The Kalista getting so much value in this level 1. Potential. There's a hook here. That's on Andal. He does not have anything except Ignite. They're trying to go forward, and now Deft is in a little bit of trouble. They're running him down. The Ren stacks are coming through, and Bulldog is going to pick up the kill, and Andal gets the reset. Beryl trying desperately to do something in this bottom lane, but he will not. As the Rens, one time, flash. And you're feeling pretty good about your chances in this game. This first dragon should go into the hands of KT. Cuz is around. Good look for it. That was pretty close, actually, especially at 600 damage smite range. Pyosik thinking about it. The handshake does come through. They're going in onto Cuz, but he just flashes. Hook does come through. Beryl's looking for more. He doesn't land the stun, but guess who's here? It's BDD, and he will be able to get that kill on a Cuz, I believe. Yeah, no reset comes in, but the rundown from the side of Kwangdong is so huge, and Bull is just untouched the entire time. The flash from Andal! Now he's getting aggressive as well, and leading this team.
He's got...
he doesn't have it.
He just got it up as he went out of range.
On the Beryl.
I love this move.
And guess what? Level 6. Deft is in a lot of trouble. Bull waiting for it. Andal, he would take the aggro from the turret if they even needed to. They don't. They get the kill. They get the Void Grubs as well. And Bull is making this bottom lane look easy right now. So that was a little bit of a whoopsie. Here goes Cuz in onto Beryl. Maybe a little bit too deep. He is going to drag Pyosik over, but Bull was pretty far away. Now he is pretty fed. He's jumping forward. Cuz also getting pretty low. That's a kill for the side of Deft. And do they have the damage? Bull still jumping forward. He doesn't care. He's going to pick up one. Can they do anything about this Kalista? It looks like the answer is no. He doesn't get the reset. Can he get the kill? Yes, it is. That's the second kill here for Bull. He's hopping forward. He has nowhere to go. And he doesn't have the bailout, as that is the shutdown for the Pike.
Oh, man, I thought he was going to get the kill on a Beryl. Doesn't get it.
And now he's just playing out of his mind. It's almost like he's taking the energy and he's just running with it. He's also 21 years old, so he's not like a super young player.
Real silly. But I think in terms of a prediction, I don't think anyone was wrong to predict KT in this.
No, absolutely.
I think it was such... I don't think Kwangdong Freaks looked like they had that much life in them in week 1, and it has just been like a...
That he will, eventually. It's almost like they're just trying to bait out stuff and not really fight it.
Yeah. I think they're just trying to leverage the pressure around the Herald.
Oh, both of them are on vision, though, and Beryl, oh no! He doesn't know that he's on vision. Look at that one ward. Yeah, he's just being chased down. The hop is not... Okay, he's going to get him, because the knockup does not land. Now we got an ult coming in. BDD looking for it. He gets 2. That's massive! As the bailout. Will it be good? Yes, it is! But he only gets the 1 kill. And will they get this win? After all, Deft is going to be run down as well. Beryl is going to get the one at the end behind the turret, but man, that was your best option as KT, and still Kwang
is a pretty good one.
Yeah. Also, Deft didn't get any of those kills. Andal's going for a little walk into the enemy jungle, but Pyosik not really able to join up here. They're trying to get on top of Bull. He's isolated over here. Doesn't have any help, and he just goes down. So much for your fed Kalista. Now he's dead. And maybe they'll look for a little bit more, but this giant blast cone, and it's a little bit too deep. Just going for a little walk once again. Here's an ult. Cuz in a little bit of trouble. And he's going to be the one that's isolated this time around. But look at the kick. Comes out and cuts. He survived for so long. That would have been insane.
Yeah, they think they've got to be doing it now. We haven't seen Bull for a while.
And they are right.
I think you also, against a Corki team, you need to be threatening Baron because he's...
And he's doing a good job at that, at least. But you can see that Quantum Freaks, as a team, they're able to push in as a 3-man unit and clear some vision. Now the pick again, this time on the barrel, and he just gets boomed in the enemy jungle. Yeah, it seemed pretty forced, and now trying to get this run onto Bull. That's an ult running straight at him. He's getting flashed on here as there's the Mikhails though, and now you don't have the answer as in goes Cuz once again, provides the space, and he is totally safe over the wall here, and Bulldog is as well, and they're just raining hellfire on this KT team. Perfect not able to do much at all as he's just being kited out. It's a triple kill for Corki as he is well and truly online. Went for the Maul Mortius, doesn't matter. Gonna take down the Baron as Guangdong Freaks are looking insane.
And you know, they had to go for the play. KT had to make something happen, but they weren't able to find it. They weren't able to connect onto Bull. The Mikhails, well, they're just getting the dragon.
He took the Hex Gate.
Okay, so...
Yeah, just a free Hextech Soul here to Guangdong. Yeah, we've hit the moment, guys.
Yeah.
Look at BDD. He's like, well, what do I do now?
I think they should just make it once Corki gets Manamune, Eclipse, Malignance.
Oh God! Wait, he's just dead already. That is insane.
Yeah, I think because you have to dodge the next and the next and the next.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you dodge one, it's a lot of damage avoided.
All right, they're trying to get this angle, but this is the front line. Like, you're just so far behind. It's not going to matter at this point. Perfect will burn down from Ondale. A very deserved kill from him. And now
you don't want to mess this up. So they'll get the Baron. They still have the package. They now go top lane, push the minions in, pick up the dragon. The Baron minions would keep the pressure. The super minions would keep the pressure alive. But I think they should just be able to end here. I'm not sure what KT can do.
Yeah. Still eyes on the Bulldog missiles at this point. Yeah, that's a lot more than 1,200 this time. Deft is not a champion anymore. That's 3 missiles and he's dead. He's just out of the game. He doesn't get to play it at all. And that's going to do it. Quantum Freaks under 2 turrets will be taking out the rest of KT. Anyone else who wants or dares to step out against this Corki and against this team. Quantum Freaks are finally going to do it after 12 match losses. They take down the Nexus and they get the job done with an 80 carry